Well, hello there. Welcome to the Stanley Parable 2. It's actually just the same as the Ultra Deluxe, but
This is the story of a man named Stan.
yeah, we know. But I played on Twitch. I streamed on there because YouTube was annoying me. But now I'm back on YouTube, so yeah. We are playing the Stanley Parable again because I got nothing else to do in my life.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply... Oh, please.
Yes, I want the achievement,
Are you really
okay?
just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
Oh, yeah.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Of
Now,
course.
suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
We're
I
not
have to say,
there.
I'm still not feeling the
There you go.
satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
That's what I mean.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I'm almost there. Kill it.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want
Yes.
to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Because I don't want to. You're making me, aren't ya? Where's the input? Oh, that's new. There should be a computer, not a laptop, a computer that says put input.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it? Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Hell yeah. Oh, there's a bucket. I'll pick it up later. Wait, which one was it?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door
Is there a second game?
415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
No, this is actually the same as the Ultra Deluxe, but I streamed a bit on Twitch, and it turned out it changed into this one.
Now, back to door number 437.
The main game actually says the main menu says Stanley Parable 2, but it's not really Stanley Parable 2.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I'm doing it for the achievement right now, by the way.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
But I can't climb on it. I don't have...
Yes!
Ooh.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Where is door 416? There it is.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Not the copy machine. Where the fuck is it? I think I've lost it. Is it over here? Yeah, the copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430. Yes!
I got
We
the
did it!
achievement. Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow, that felt amazing.
Yes.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley.
Thank you.
Nothing could hold you back. Yes,
Look,
I'm
a
very
bucket.
proud. Stanley picked up the bucket.
I got the bouquet. La 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 la.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Really? Nah. I don't want to go left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
Yes.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Indeed. It is the only way.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room?
Oh, yes.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
It truly
How insightful
was.
the bucket turned out to be.
Oh no, it says fuel instead of I hate Mondays. Cool.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
The bucket's never wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Should I? Left? Right? Whatever do I do? You choose. My man, you choose. Oh, wheel. Hello! Choose. Left or right? Left or straight ahead, actually? Which way will I go? Alright. I'll listen to the guy.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Elevator. Hello! Oh my god, you texted me. It's bad because it's bad, okay?
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Yes.
I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Cool. Look at this
You
big,
see,
big
your
baby.
friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Really?
We've come together here because we care about you very much.
I don't believe you.
It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've
No,
never
sleep
seen
is my
before.
lover. I don't
Yes,
think
I
so.
know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but
Sleep
you're
is for the
spending too
weak.
much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Yay! I can follow the adventure line.
Whee! Look at that wacky line.
Wacky.
Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Hell yeah, music. Nice.
Now this
God
is what
damn
the
it.
Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What?
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this.
Yes.
But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
My arm is itchy. Oh no. I don't want to give up my bucket. Not my bucket. Don't give up my
Don't
bucket.
you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's
No.
why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with
No.
so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No. My
Can you guess what
Bucket.
the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I will never get rid of my beautiful bucket baby.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable
I do not
characters?
care.
Well, you
It is
see,
my
if you
beautiful
were to
bucket
really
baby
explore the
boy.
Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder
The
what
Broom
sort of
Closet is also my
Destroyer
friend.
merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it.
No.
We'll get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket.
I don't want to.
Now, the fans are waiting. Do it to the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
I died. Am I back at the beginning now?
Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation.
It
You had
sucked.
so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye.
And it is deserved.
friend.
Nobody kills my
For the
bucket.
moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Magnificent. Hell yeah. Alright. What now? Black screen. Back to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Hello. Look, like no, but nothing happened.
All of his co-work. Oh, please.
No, I don't
Are you
want the
really just
achievement
doing
again.
this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't
course,
just
what the
give
fuck's
these
this?
merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose
It's
you were
not
to click
just
the
5
door
clicks.
20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants
Yes,
recognition.
this is the one I was looking for. Input received. Don't pick up the bucket. Leave the bucket alone. I don't care about the bucket no more.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, I'll listen to you now. Will it be the same if I go down now? I honestly don't want to go through that again. It was very freaky.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
No
of
one is there.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh yeah, there's a funny thing that I occurred to during the stream. If I just do this and go on and type the code instantly.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a
There
rush
you
to
go.
get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Not at all.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Everything is healthy. Hell yeah. It's music.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Which one? This one? Oh my god!
You found one of them. One of the miniature
Oh my
story
God.
figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I know.
You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment
I'm just
you
kidding,
come
by the way.
across one of these beautiful
I don't mean it.
figurines.
Wheel! What? Wheel? Wow! Wow! I don't mean to put up my middle finger. Wink. Hell yeah!
Descending deeper into the building,
Really?
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I don't want to be
There was a stirring
peculiar.
beneath in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Because you, sir, are stupid.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Escape.
Mines Facility.
No, I want to go
Though this
escape.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't believe you. What is there at the end of the
The door
hallway?
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But that's not funny. I don't like
At this
following the
point,
track.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yes.
And willingly confront his death.
Of course, I've got nothing to lose. Look at this. Whee! Wait, is this actually the end? No, it is not. Jesus.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
I think I'm actually going to
his
die.
life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
No, you're not gonna kill me.
Eyeballs from a blind man.
You're not
So
gonna
he
kill me.
signed and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I do not approve of this. Ha! I told ya.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
What?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ah! Collectible? I want more collectible.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Yeah.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know. You tell me.
When
woman.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Office computers. This one's playing solitaire. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can count. Door is unopenable. Button sounds. This one sounds cool. Noise. What is this? Credits. The office. Yes, that's things in the office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Oh, it's empty. Alright. Look at all those pictures. I don't recognize them. Ooh, a war zone. Noise. I do not care about all of your stuff. I do want to know what the beamer is beaming. From... Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? I donate. Why? How? Next. Will the game feature capybaras? What the fuck is it? Capybaras. Am I saying it right? What is it? Capybaras! Cargo lift. What's this? Apartment timer. Ah, yes. It's also a thing happened on Twitch. Meeting room, I do not care. Alright, I don't care about all your stuff. Let me move on. Let me find an ending. I have no idea where I'm going. We're in 4. Alright, I don't care. That's just trailers. Sending levers. I can't use them. The big friendly button. The game is now paused. The sequel is now paused. LOL. What now? Countdown again. Ooh. Monitor room, elevator.
Oh, look at these two.
What?
How they wish to destroy one another.
Yes.
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Shut up.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I do not.
Listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
But
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose
so you want me to quit?
it.
Begin the game again.
Let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I died. Okay, good. The woman wants me to stop playing, but I'm not gonna stop.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
No.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I never miss a memo. What's this? Meeting today. In the meeting room. I think I missed the memo. You see? Now it's number 2. And next time we start over it's number 3. And next time we start over it's number 4. And then it's number 5. And I don't know how long it goes on. Is there other possibilities?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I don't want to go left. Left is
This was
boring.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. I didn't check the bucket.
Wow. Yes. this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah. What's this?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Of course.
Look, Stanley,
Whee!
but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
Damn it.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I thought I would survive. Alright. I've had that one too then.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know what it could mean. Wait, where's the PC that I have to give an input? I want an input. Give me an input. I'm gonna go mad. I need inputs to input.
Into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Yes, look how relaxed I am right now.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
But I don't want to go left. Mission status. Inside of the sequel exhibit. Nearby a fireplace. Oh, that's the collectibles. A large room, lots of boxes. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. A private but smelly place for an important person. It's in the bathroom of the boss.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The
No,
aura of jealousy. It's
not
as
really.
clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket.
All right.
It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
I'm not letting you.
Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
I won't.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
So if I'm sliding away.
This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. No. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this
What?
how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of...
You
insults
unfinished
simply in order to get you to
badass
hand over the
room.
bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons.
I can see why.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Hell yeah!
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
I got half of them.
You know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs.
Statues.
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your
Nah,
belt.
I like statues better. Get it? Because it's like a statue, but then statues. Alright, but this is the weird ending I didn't like. But I'll show ya.
But Stanley just couldn't
Actually,
do it.
it was my video.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss
Wait,
would
I'm
think
gonna
he was
check
crazy.
every
And
time.
then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Of course you are.
He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
You're talking to a
It
bucket.
returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows
My bucket
what
is
sort of
gone.
bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my
I believe I can
mad.
fly.
I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it calling to him. Stanley! Stanley!
Bucket! Come to Dada!
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next.
Oh.
None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley.
That's my bucket.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was
Yes.
the only way to truly restore his
Yes.
sanity. And then
Yes.
suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all
I
along.
ate the bucket.
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Alright, so the ending changed a little bit since I had the bucket in my hands.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Really?
She rose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and
All
then
right.
collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course, he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about
No
a narrator
bucket.
describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
My bucket was
Perhaps
gone.
he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
Oh.
How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything.
No.
Yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass.
My
And she
life kicks
backflipped all the way to work.
Alright. Alright. Welcome to the Stanley Parable 2.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself.
I'm alone?
This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Hell yes. I'm alone. I don't care about what any of you say. I'm gonna...
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
I'm gonna embrace my bucket forever.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I do not
Stanley had felt
care.
the bucket calling to him.
Oh no,
telling him
oh no.
The employee lounge
My
was
seat
simply
cable
the
was
place to
stuck
be.
after my feet.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
No.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No. I'm gonna go this way.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something
No.
up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question
There's
why
a
on earth
collectible.
this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not
Who
to talk about
cares?
this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Hehe. I'm going somewhere else. Screw you. I found another way. Because I do know the way. Do you know the way? It's not me. Back to the
No,
time.
Stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley,
Oh, I
how
see.
could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if
Screw you.
that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Really?
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
No. You're gonna kill me. I'm not going in. I'm not. You are going to kill me if I walk in. Don't believe me? I'll show you. But then I'm going in. Surely you'll say something sooner or later. Or maybe not. And I'm just as well going crazy. I don't have a bucket with me. It's not a bucket. It's a hat. Happy now? No, 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 no. He's not killing me.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Alright.
Simple enough, right?
Yes.
Tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Alright.
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Alright.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Then it's still a fucking bucket. It looks like a bucket, then it's a bucket. Alright, third time's the charm.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
The rest is all gonna be no.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Oh, come on, that is a bucket.
What? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible.
Because I am
Let's
big
just
brain.
move on to the next one.
What about my face? Huh?
Is this a bucket?
No, it's not a bucket.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
I don't like you anymore, Stanley. Narrator, I'm Stanley. I like Stanley.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No, no, not a bucket.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What? At least I got it right.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
I can give you my bucket. Can I go now? That's a bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And
No.
therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
No.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out.
I'm confusing
I've
you.
lost all sense of perspective.
Yes.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes, you are a bucket.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
We don't have a relationship. I'm not gay.
But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No, not my
Here
bucket.
we go.
Um,
What happened? Is everything gone?
Yes,
Why did
because
everything disappear? Wait,
because everything is a bucket.
everything a bucket?
Yes.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Yes.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
You are.
And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Woohoo.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I
That's
actually
wonderful.
feel much
Very,
more at
very
ease
wonderful.
right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything.
Oh,
and
no.
put back all of the buckets, okay?
Uh-oh.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
So he's back to resetting everything.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be.
He
Stanley
changes
just
his
needed to
text.
get to the meeting room, and warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
It's my bucket. Alright, I'll go to the
Stanley
meeting room.
pushed the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Especially for you. Warehouse access plan. Reduce 1 plank to allow use of access past fence. Construct bridge to allow the collection of shiny float. Fat. There will be a reward for finding them all. Lies, who are you? 666. Lol. That's totally me. I'm totally the 666. There will be cleaning of this wall required. I want them so much, I want to go home. Stop killing yourselves. Follow clues provided by employee. Wait, well, I was not looking. Again. How we can find them. Bottom text. Yes, I can see it's bottom text. Next. Shoo. Small floating objects have appeared across the office. We have to synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. There are many questions. There was no memo from management. How can you tell you've spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? That's a good question. Follow the clues provided by employee 416. We can do it. Red room? What about the red room? Good luck. Alright, that was it. No, I don't want to go into the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Of course. To the bathroom.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines. And now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think?
Stanchoos.
What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of
Stanchoos.
that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure
Stanchoos. Like Stan, my name, and then choose, like Tuesday, but without the day. Why is the door locked though? Alright, I'm gonna try again. This time I'm not gonna do anything. Because I don't actually know if the elevator goes somewhere. I mean, as I said before, I've played some on Twitch, and then I also went into the elevator, but it took too long. So I pressed the button and I was instantly back up. So I don't know if the elevator actually goes somewhere. Also, you can hear the narrator singing things in the elevator song. What a long elevator ride. What if it's a fake elevator? Alright, this is taking way too long. You see? Down, that's what he's doing. Hello? Is this elevator going somewhere? I can't read. Please tell me this elevator is going somewhere. Or am I just wasting my time? Huh? I think I'm just wasting my time. Alright. Enough waiting. You see? Instantly back up. Hello, Senor Boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Damn it, I did it wrong.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Yes.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos.
Yes.
It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Of course it was. Of course, of course. Is there something to see here? No. It's all just blackness. Sad. I can't see properly. Alright, now we wait. Oh. Loading screen.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Hell yeah.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in
Why am I yawning so much? I really don't know.
Would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I love my bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yep.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Oh, I wondered a lot of things. This is the actual ending. Well, if it wasn't for the bucket at least.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored by guinea pigs.
Duh.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it
The screen's broken.
burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Fired. That screen's broken too. There was a pirate somewhere. Where was the pirate? There's the pirate. Beam me up, Scotty!
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
I don't have a feeble mind.
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Of course.
Never. He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
I wouldn't
This
dare.
night, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Maybe the bucket is the one that was mind
But
controlling
here was
everyone.
the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Yes.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
What if I press
They
on now?
high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
I'll do it the right way. But how can I high five a bucket?
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Of course it was.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley
I'll
wanted to
teach
see
you.
this in every country on Earth.
That's
Bertha
weird.
wanted to begin watching a movie,
Ambition.
any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
What the fuck?
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
Fat?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face.
Fat.
This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No, not the bucket.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket. Go to any lengths.
What does this game have against my beautiful baby bucket boy?
Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
I don't want to die. I just want to go home with my bucket. Ah well. And we're back at it again.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after.
Oh.
Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
You'll never see the weather. Because you're weak.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Yes.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
You're right.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room,
Wow.
Stanley for the
Wonderful
first
room.
time, eager to get back to business,
Yes.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Quick. My nose is
But
itchy.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
And close.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What
And now
was
we
I
wait.
thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh dear. I am from the car warranty company.
Right, left, down.
You are late with your
left,
payment, man.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Really? Nice.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is
Am I
a
not?
spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Yes, it is.
The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Okay.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Ah, there you go. All the balloons are gone.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is my bucket also gone? My bucket's also gone. And now it's back to I Hate Mondays. I reset the game.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Yeah.
Everything should be...
I
Did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or?
But I'll tell you,
on.
I'm gonna tell you a joke so funny that
I'm the one who
it'll
wrote the story.
put your funny
It was
bone in
right here
cast.
just a minute ago. I know
Alright.
for sure that it's here somewhere.
What is it?
Okay then, it's an adventure.
Tell me.
Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Adventure. Hello, story? Are you here? Knock knock. Who's there? Ooh, spooky. I'm waiting for your joke whilst I'm running. Hello, come back here now. Not me, bye. Ha! Wow, so funny.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Nah.
Do we need to restart the game again?
Don't.
Well, I find it
Please
unlikely
don't.
that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All
Hello!
of his co-workers were gone.
I am back.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Means
to the
that you
meeting.
are
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dead. Now the doors are gone. Yeah, I re-triggered something.
Okay, yeah,
I didn't
but
mean
it's
to, though.
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright, and now it's going to completely change everything. It's funny though. I thought I was going to change. Am I wrong?
Aha!
Yeah, there you go.
I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story.
Nope.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this
Me
the
neither.
story?
I'm gonna
I
be
don't
stuck
think
now.
So. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Does it still say? Yeah, the sequel. Okay, so that's
Do you remember, Stanley?
not changed.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
You reset.
You win! Congratulations!
Win! Yay!
In a lot of hard work,
Nice!
and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you. I'm gonna sit back and relax.
No.
Sipping
I don't
some
feel
red
right about this at
wine.
all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Ah, screw
Some
you.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
The adventure line! That's the part I liked.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Yes.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Destiny?
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yes.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Yes.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That
What?
got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Yeah, me neither.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Monthly ledgers.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Alright.
Make sure you study it closely and
No.
remember it carefully.
No.
You won't want to miss anything.
It's a fern. It has many, many leaves.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
Hell yeah.
No.
No,
You do know we're
no.
looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing? Oh, no, not again.
Well, thank you for coming here.
After we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Again with the adventure line, yes, and
You know
also...
what, Stanley, I I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Yes.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh my god. 437.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Really?
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Yes, it's also, again, turn after turn after turn after turn.
Use your imagination.
We are stuck
Whatever it might
in
be,
a
Stanley,
ginormous
I'm
loop.
ready for it.
It's like a loophole game.
No, not you again. Stanley.
Hello, my
I also
beautiful
want to
line.
veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
No, I
lines or
like
monitor rooms.
I like my line.
Just don't acknowledge it.
I can't walk on the
Shall we
walls or
follow?
the roof, but who cares? The line is gone, my good old friend. First they take my
choice.
bucket,
We
then
get to
they
make
take
a
my
decision.
line.
From here, the story is in our control. How
Look,
important
I'm
we
walking.
mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact,
Like,
I believe
I'm
I need
walking.
a minute to think here.
I'm not even-
Just walk in circles for a minute.
No.
Okay. So
I'm not
I
gonna
know
walk in a
that
circle.
Each door has to
I don't
lead
like
somewhere,
circles.
which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
You lost me
That
there.
in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting
now-
from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
I want to take the
And
left
since
door.
the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Aww.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Woo!
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
We did
And we're supposed
this.
to restart the game, what,
Second
eight
restart, we did that
times?
one. Fourth restart, we did that
That's really
one.
how all this goes?
Confusion ending schedule,
all-
there you go.
Determined?
It's a fifth
So
restart.
now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if
Yes.
I don't want to forget?
That's
My
what
mind
people do
goes
best.
blank simply
Forgetting.
because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
Find the line again.
Why
We
don't I get
didn't
to
follow the
say
line.
all of this?
Find an
Is it
identical
really?
replica of the opposite that we can.
No, it
The
can't.
Toriatate
I don't
attempt
want it
to
be.
make up
I
the
don't
story
want the
here.
game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the
Find a
game. I
bookstore,
won't
get bored
do
and
it.
leave.
I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that
Cool.
mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Yes.
Whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Of course.
Will something happen?
Of course. Something always happens.
So, okay.
What?
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you're totally
I'm
right.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll
Wise
find
words
out,
of
won't we?
narrator.
Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
In the meantime, if you what? Hey, the balloons are back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Hooray!
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
My thing is back too now. Alright. I'll try one more thing. I think it just reset it because I already did that one.
Stanley came
But
to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
yeah, it's literally this one. Trust the completionist's instinct. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, to be honest. Weird spinning figurines. What do they want? Saw one in cargo room, employee 421 building a bridge. Alright. How can you tell spotted one? I've seen that piece. It's a cool table though, with like a hole in the middle. I like it. I know that's an ending, but I'm not gonna try for that one.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Really? I still want to know if the elevator goes somewhere.
I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Okay, that's quite funny. That I actually don't have to wait for him to say it again. Is the elevator going faster? Or is that just me? It is definitely going faster. Well...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I have to finish the game in 4 minutes 20 seconds. Loading times excluded. That is...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yes,
Horrible
we've had this one already.
This place hold, Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No. I did not. I do not have the strength to find out.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom went nothing. Yes, I said went instead of meant. Because went and meant is the same fucking bullshit. Alright. Click. Beam me up, Scotty.
Mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Of course, you old man.
His boring job, that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
Of course.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Oh no, that's not good.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't
Unthinkable,
it?
huh?
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
The heart
Controls
of the
labeled with
operation.
emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working.
Boopity boopity
all
boop
it
boop
monitored and
boop.
commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this...
Shut up. And then I'll get out and the game is finished once more. Wait, what? Why is there nothing happening?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No.
Yes. He had won.
Alright, alright.
Defeated the machine.
I don't know how you will make it in 4 minutes because this takes so fucking long.
Freedom was mere moments away.
Yes.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I don't know.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber,
I also don't know.
he realized none of this mattered to him.
Nope.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yes.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Look, sunlight.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Yes.
And that
It will be my life.
he needed to know.
Nobody can tell me
Was
anything.
Perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Yes.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Alright.
And
Yeah,
Stanley
boy.
was happy.
The end. Well, I mean, I actually think it is the end. And da-da-da-da. There you go. But anyway, it is, however, time to get myself some food. Yes, we eat this early. So yeah, I'll be playing Poppy Playtime again very soon, probably tomorrow after work, so stay tuned. And then thanks for coming and watching my stream. See you later. Yes, I want to stop streaming. Why do you ask? If I press stop streaming, I want to stop streaming. No, for real.